Try to work down and see my calf that I was a little bit concerned about on the back of the pen. I just didn't know why she was back here by herself. So I'll just walk her a little ways here. Now here I'll approach, I'll wait. I'm just gonna ask her to move. And I'll just get her to walk towards the bunk here. Now I'll just wait, I'm not gonna force her. I'd like to see her ears go forward here and think about somewhere else. I'm just backing up enough right here. If I'll just wait. I might have to move out just a little bit, step across, and I'm gonna try to point her nose towards my gate, or towards the bunk. She doesn't wanna go, I'll just let her work around just a little bit. I'll stop her, and now I want her to turn to her right, my left here, and I'm just gonna teach her to drive before I try to take her out. She doesn't wanna go. I'll just wait. So before I take her up, I want to make sure she's ready to go, and I'll just I'm not thinking about taking her out yet. I'm just thinking about getting her broke to drive. No different than I would get a horse saddled before I could ride him. So we're just getting him ready to drive. There, he switched eyes, and I'll just kind of let her head towards the gate. Try to keep my horse from throwing her head. I'll watch her eye. I'll stop her here. I got to get control of her. She'll run back over the top of me if I'm not careful. So here I'm going to try to get her to go to my right. So I'll step here. Again, I don't want my horse turning his butt to her. I want her to have somewhere to go here. Good. Now she should be able to switch eyes here. There. Good. Watch. She'll switch from her right eye to her left eye. Didn't make her. She doesn't know how to switch eyes. That's what we need to have, switching eyes. Left eye, see, she didn't make it yet. She's keeping that left eye on me here. But I'll just kind of work her up. She's kind of decided to leave now. Now here I got to change her mind. There. I want her to just turn to her left. Good, and there she finally switched eyes. Now she's wanting to come back to her buddies or on this side. I'm late and she's going to go. I'll just turn and ride with her. And I'll just ask her to stop here. Now I know she's not going to be easy to drive. She's already told me that. She wants to be down here. So I'll just work with her for a minute, and I might have to call for some help. Right now, I have a decision to make. If I want to get to fighting this animal, I can get in a cutting horse contest, but I don't think my horse is a cutting horse. My horse is a feedlot horse, and he can't make these real big moves, and it's dangerous trying to make those. So here, I'll look across the alley and I'll get somebody to come in and help me. And this is very important, to not let your ego get in front of you and call for some help. And I'll kind of send her, and I'll just keep working at it. And I'll keep kind of sending her up. Now I got all my flow of my cattle moving that way, which is great. We've got our gate, we've got a gate man set, and I'll just let her flow. These cattle want to play, and that's a good sign of a healthy pen. But I'll just keep watching her here. I'll just slow things down here. I don't want too many things going the other direction. I'll just keep sending her and kind of working. I want to stop this movement out here. If I get this movement going back too much on me here, then she'll leave me. She'll quit me. So I just stop that movement. If all these cattle come back, she'll decide to come back too. So I just want to take a moment to kind of slow this movement down. We got a lot of stuff up above. And here we'll just go to working on her again. Now I might have Drew come down and help me here on this side. If he comes down on that side over there, I can hold these cattle up and he can pick her up, and I'll just keep. What happens so many times when these cattle all go the other direction, our calf that we're wanting to pull, she goes right with them. So I'll hold these up and he can pick her up. See, he's got her now. And I'll try to keep this movement from getting too high. So now right now she has her mind not on me. So I'm going to we'll just keep working together here. And I call this ping-ponging. Now, when I get her, there, now I'm pushing on her head here. Now I'm going to push her to the left, and we'll just block there. And we're not going to get in a cutting horse contest here. We're just going to stop and wait, and we'll just try to get her to turn away. She's already pretty good at turning away. If a couple of them want to go kind of with her, that's fine. She's thinking about what we want her to do here. Now we don't want to be late here. Now we got to change her mind again. She's thinking about going back with her buddy, so I'll just ride across, and I'll try to get to a spot where I can just stop her and change her mind. Now I'm just going to go with her for a minute here. And we'll try to change her mind. Remember, it's not, the only thing isn't getting her out this gate. The main thing is getting her out of this gate without her heart rate being up too much. If she was really sick, the higher we get her heart rate, the less efficacy our medicines have. Now we know she's going to try to go down that fence line, so we don't want to be late there. And now we missed her, so we're going to hurry, but we're not going to hurry too much. This is a great demonstration of what will happen at times, and how we react is very, very important. Now here I'm going to take a hold of her a little stronger, because she's starting to really want to work for us now. But she will run over the top of us if we aren't careful. She'll get to pushing over us. So here I'm going to take a hold of her just a little more. I'm going to put a little more aggression in there, and when she gets ready to drive, we're going to drive her. We're not going to run and speed around this pen, but we are going to put enough pressure on her to keep her thinking about going away from us, and we're not going to let her get down that fence line again. So here, right there, she makes that transition. I want to ping pong this way. Good. Now we're going to keep the pressure on. There are times when you need to put quite a little bit of pressure on these cattle. I don't want her to change her mind and come back down my fence line. But I don't want to send her back over too hard either. So here, now right here, she's thinking, and we don't want to give her too long to think, but we'll send her. Good. Now she's going to want to go down that fence line, so we're both going to go that way. And we're just going to try to get her to look out that gate. She's going to start looking for a hole pretty quick. If that black calf wants to go with her, that'd be fine. Want to push, 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 send. We'll just try to stop her again. I'm just going to go with her and just change her mind as I come along this fence. Good. Now we'll send her back. She can't see me from her tag. Great. Now we'd like to send her towards a bunk. I'd like to send her on the other side of the water. But if she can make that, great. If she can't, we just got to watch. She knows how to get down this fence line. Here, I'll fade back here just a little bit. Now here, I got to go. I'm just going to use my fence to help me here. I was a little bit late. Good. We're working as a team here, and we're losing. Now let's, if we can get her stopped, and I know people don't think you should turn your horse's back to a cow, but right here, it's not hurting my horse at all. Good. Now we got her mind changed again. Let's try to take the yellow calf with her. That looks like a good one to drive. Now we wanted this situation here. This is real world. And we wanted to show this. When things don't go perfect, how we react is so, so important. People get hurt when they get angry or get in a hurry. Horses go down. Horses get tired. So right here, we'll give her a little chance to think here. And we'll slow ourselves down and think this situation over. Now it looks like we can push on her eye, turn her away. We'll try to keep old Yeller with her. And hopefully old Yeller will see the gate. If we can just keep him going, his nose is going straight towards that gate. See, that's the problem when he turns and looks at us. She's ready to go somewhere. Might be back down this fence line. But now you see, now she's driving for us. And she's ready to go out our gate. She's looking for a hole. It is so important when you get in, they're not all going to come out textbook. It is so important when you get in that situation to slow yourself down, don't get angry, don't get too egotistical here. If you can't get her out today, we can get some help and we can get her out this afternoon or tomorrow. We'll get her out. It's no big deal.